Well guys, we just lost trailer brakes. Guys, this is really fucking sketchy. I mean, Hey guys, welcome back to Breadbox Racing and 4x4. On this episode, we're on the road. We're going to get the new car. A little bit of backstory. So, you've seen my little red FRS on the channel before. It was a dream car of mine for a few years. But about beginning of October there, kid turned left right in front of me. Didn't have advanced turn signal. I had a solid green. I was cruising through. Right into the front passenger tire of the Buick Enclave, which was almost twice the weight of my car. So, my little red sports car, it's dead. I'll post a picture of it right here. So, I mean, the kid's a novice. It's whatever. People make mistakes. Shit happens. So, we're on our way south right now. We're gonna get the new car. I haven't been this excited for a car in a long time. In the past, I've done tons of research on cars, and it's always been, oh, this would be really cool to have. I'm gonna nerd out. But I never wound up buying any of them. This time, I found a car. Then I nerded out. After I was like, this would be cool. Maybe I could buy this. And so I started researching it. I'm buying it. I've got the money. So, we're going to buy this car. I'm not going to tell you what it is just yet. I want to wait till I'm there in person looking at the car. But, in other news, the little red car has finally got a nickname. My little red FRS is now called Kenny. And that's a reference anyone who watches South Park is probably going to get. Alright guys, well it's been, oh god, 6 hours on the road now. Is that right? No, 8 hours. Been a slow trip. Made it to Kamloops though, which I wound up having to chain up for at 9 o'clock at night in the dark in the snow, which was great. But we made it down here, and we're going to make the last leg of our journey down south to pick up the car. But for now, it's almost midnight, so I'm going to go get some sleep. I will catch up with you guys in the morning. Alright guys, good morning from Kamloops. Made it here all right. I did have to chain up at one point last night. Not because I went off the road, but I had to take a side road to get turned around at one point. Sharp turn uphill with snowbank that I had to get over. Took chains to get over it because it's a two-wheel drive truck. But we got here. I'm having the finest breakfast of sun chips and an energy drink. We also slept in the truck overnight. And I can say with reasonable confidence that if you're 5'10", sleeping in the back seat of one of these, it's an option. It's not a great one. It's not very comfortable, but it's a lot better than some of the other vehicles I've slept in. Like I've slept in the back of a Chevy Cobalt, the Scion FRS, a 2001 Ford Focus, and they were all miserable. This was a little better than that, but still not great. I shouldn't have been so lazy. I should have got the cot out, set it up in the trailer, and slept in there with my sleeping bag. I would have been plenty warm. But, oh well, mistake was made. I did get enough sleep though, so I'm good to go. And yeah, we'll get back to you guys in a bit once we're back on the road. All right, we're off. This is the final leg down to Kelowna. Goes through Rutland and Vernon. It's quite a pretty drive in the summer. I've never done it in the winter though. And then once we get to Kelowna, we'll be picking up the hood for the MGB and the car. I slept in the back of the truck last night. If you follow my shorts, you'll have seen that. It was more comfortable than other vehicles I've slept in. Still not what I'd call comfortable. But we got the job done. We got the sled dropped off and we're on our way. Almost a full half hour before I was kind of even hoping to be out of here. So that's awesome. Anyways, back to driving. Okay guys, I have to apologize. I lost a ton of footage on this trip. Here we're in Kelowna. I lost everything between Kamloops and here. I was having troubles, I think, with the GoPro not saving or shutting off on its own. And anyways, so I've thrown in everything I have. It's unfortunate. And here's the car. Sorry I lost my walk around video, but it's a 2001 Porsche Boxster S. About 100,000 kilometers. It's in really great shape. Except fourth gear is gone. It pops out. But hopefully it's an easy fix. I may have made a mistake. Well guys, we just lost trailer brakes. So the rest of this trip will be a little bit more interesting. Thankfully, the rest of the trip's also the easy part. No super windy highways, or any really long grades or anything. It's a highway I've driven more times than I care to count. So I'm not worried about it, but yeah, small update. I haven't even gotten out of Kamloops yet. They just failed, so a few kilometers back. So while I stop for gas here, I'm going to check and make sure the brakes aren't getting hot. Make sure they didn't fail engaged, because then I really have a problem. Anyways, back to her. GoPro, stop recording. Alright, you can't see me, but I'm behind the wheel. We're back on the road, just getting our way out of Kamloops here. And one of my best friends was very kind to let me sleep on their spare bed last night. I feel much better today. The drive last night through the mountains was kind of sketchy, but we got her done. I mean, nothing bad happened. The Jeep Wrangler very kindly pulled out behind me at the beginning of the road. At a pull out where I was doing a quick walk around, brake check and whatnot, and offered to drive behind me and make sure I got through very safely, which was very kind of them. So yeah, I mean, there's good people out there around here, and you get out in the mountains, there's definitely often people got your back sometimes, right? Guys, this is really fucking sketchy. So you have to remember, at this point, this is my third day on the road. I have had almost no sleep the whole time, so I'm very sleep deprived. My nerves are rattled at this point, and you can see the truck wiggling back and forth. That's the trailer dog-tailing. And it's a two-wheel drive truck. I was having to run every hill, so going slow just wasn't an option. You can try and chain up on the side of the highway, but either you'll get run over or you'll get rear-ended because you're going slow. Well guys, as you can see, we made it home safe and sound. Not without a few struggles, as you saw in that one clip. The conditions were not great. Now you might look at that and go, well, that's not a big deal, that wasn't that much snow. Except the problem was, it was getting worse. And I had to blow the car off after unloading it, because in the time it took to go from the trailer to here, it gathered like 2 inches of snow. But it's here, it's safe. Got the battery charging because the battery's not great. And looking good for the MG. Now, I did have a little thing there and a little thing there. But 3 Pro panels, what do you do? This is probably, my guess is it's shipping. And the company I bought it had no way to really know without taking it out of the box, which probably could do that for switching them. So I don't blame that. It'll be easy to tap out, not a big deal. More importantly though, I can see that my body work on the front, not far off, close enough for what we're doing here. Anyways, I'm kind of tired.